Hello everyone, thank you for listening and watching. My name is Nefertiti and you can find my information in the description box below. In this video, I'm going to discuss the astrology of the Pisces full moon and provide 3 energy readings for you to choose from intuitively. I'm also going to talk about how to create a vision board. This would be a good use of this Pisces full moon energy. So let's get into the astrology. The Pisces full moon is exact today at 4:55 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. These energies will be in effect until the Libra new moon on October 6th, 2021. As I mentioned, Pisces energy is dreamy, intuitive, and spiritual, but also delusional, highly empathic, and prone to addictions. Full moons are about manifestations, culminations, and awareness. The energy is extroverted in nature, and others are involved. Awareness is especially true for the Pisces full moon since it's going exact right after the Mercury-Jupiter trine. This transit speaks to success, good news with business and business plans and travel. Perhaps some of the travel restrictions will lift. I certainly planned on going to Jamaica, but no. Anyways, I digress. This is great energy for doing research as well, researching your goals, researching your dreams, or attending networking events, socializing, going to gatherings, right? Things that we have not been able to do. Traveling and meeting new people will help you to expand your knowledge. Since the full moon is in Pisces, that means it's in conjunction with nebulous Neptune and opposed to mad-ass Mars. But these are weaker aspects compared to the Mercury-Jupiter trine, thank goodness. So this could show up as just some minor irritations. I always see an opposition to Mars as people trying to irritate you, like in this particular instance, people trying to get in your energy, folks that don't have nothing better to do but to try to be up your ass. Anyway, Mercury is in hard aspect to Pluto, which is also a weaker aspect, but it's good energy for going down an information rabbit hole. One of my favorite things to do on the weekend is binge watch documentaries. Yeah, I know some other people like to do that too. Hey, I'm a Sagittarius. I needs all the information, okay? It's especially good if the information is useful and related to a career or a hobby that you're wanting to expand. Remember that your manifestations are real the second you connect to them emotionally and mentally. As A Course in Miracles says, all thought creates form on some level. So use this full moon energy to manifest, to bring things into fruition. And you can see here where it's going to go, where the full moon is going to be in your astrology. You can check the information here, but I would encourage you to get a reading or to check your personal chart and see how this is going to affect you. So let's talk about vision boards. So what is a vision board? It's basically a visual representation of your goals. Think of creating a vision board as the primary action step to activate the law of attraction. So if you don't know anything else to do to bring in what it is that you want, start with creating a vision board. And this could be for one thing, this could be for several things, whatever you want, right? But it's also a great way to stay motivated and focused. Vision boards are also very popular personal development tools as well. I know when I was getting my yoga certification 19 years ago now, I used vision boards to memorize all of the yamas and niyamas and everything that I had to learn for classes, the postures. I did the same thing for my Pilates certification too, 15 years ago. So vision boards can be used for a lot of different things. Remember, your mind too works with pictures, and the vision board aligns with how your mind recognizes manifestation in this reality. In this 3D reality, we recognize something as manifesting when it's tangible, right? When we can sense it with our five senses. That's just the reality. So how do you use a vision board? I personally think that you can have several boards. That's why there's apps out there like Pinterest and things like that. And you can also have a couple of main paper boards as well, or you can just have one board. Like I said, they can be made from paper, or you can use apps and pick collage. Pick collage is one of my favorite apps to create vision boards. Ideally, you should place your vision board in a location where it can be seen repeatedly. I personally like to create a vision board on Pick Collage and then make it the size of my phone screen so that I can see it constantly. Because think about it, we're constantly looking at our phones. So that's one way to do it. Or you can put one in your office, in your bedroom, in your bathroom, in your sacred space. It's a powerful visual tool that keeps you focused on what you truly desire. The mind absorbs these images through repetition, and the more you see them, the more you feel like you deserve what you desire. According to neuropsychology, when we imagine ourselves preparing for an activity, our brains actually run through the process and send signals to the rest of our body to complete the action. Feeling worthy of having what you want is essential to manifestation. And one of the functions of a vision board is to cultivate that feeling of worth. Like, yeah, I deserve this. Yeah, I want this, and I'm willing to do what I'm guided to do to get it. So when you're building your vision board, you should include specific categories if you like, right? Like spiritual goals, career goals, financial goals, health and fitness, hobbies, whatever you like. But these are just some good categories to think about if you're building a vision board for yourself. And like I mentioned, you can source the images really from anywhere. And you want to take your time with this, right? I always say that you should take at least a week to create your vision board so that you can have time to look at as many images as you can, so that you can really hone in on what it is that you want. And you might want to change it, right? Revise it over those couple of days. Maybe you put something on there and you're like, oh, I found something else that's a better representation of my goal. You can change it. So that's why I, would recommend a digital vision board as opposed to a bunch of paper ones, but do what's right for you. But I know before all of these cool apps and things existed, I would go to different thrift stores and buy up all of their magazines, because once the grocery stores are done with magazines, they give them to thrift stores if they don't recycle them. And then the thrift stores will recycle them after a while because they get old and used, or they'll donate them to a library. But I know that this one particular store I would go to, they would sell me a garbage bag of magazines for like $5 that they were getting ready to throw out. And I would use this for my vision board, but I would also give these magazines to my personal training clients, and they would create vision boards. So it was a really good use or reuse of magazines, I thought. Anyway, I like to update my vision boards with the moon cycles. Either at or around the new moon or full moon, as I feel guided to. Typically at the new moon, I'm adding images, and then at the full moon, I'm kind of making revisions to it. Like I might take something off of there if I've manifested it, or if I just want to make a change of some sort because I've gotten an awareness with the full moon energy. So I'll make a change then. But really, it's whenever you want, whenever you feel the need to make an adjustment. Okay? So I hope this information was helpful for you. Let's get into the energy readings. I have 3 for you to choose from intuitively, as always. If you need more time, you can pause the video and take a moment to meditate and see which reading or readings resonate with you. You can choose more than one. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope this was helpful. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and the timestamps are below. Have a wonderful Pisces full moon. Namaste. Hello to those of you drawn to reading number 1 with Caterpillar. He's been showing up a lot lately in my readings. Caterpillar shows up as a he for me, by the way. From my deck, the Triggers and Towers deck, we have Bad Attitude. And from the Self-Love and Empowerment deck, also a deck I'm creating, I Am Sexy is the affirmation. And from the Oracle and Tarot cards, we have the Oracle of the Fairies with Celebration in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Purity reversed. And the angel number is 546, and the crystal is citrine. So some of you, maybe you've been a little down and out, and you're looking forward to some potential good news that this Pisces full moon could bring in. There's a strong message for this group to trust the process and the cycles of life. Caterpillar always speaks to healing and major life changes. He says that the outcome of your goals, though, will be worth the struggle. So again, create that vision board. Caterpillar will help you to be patient with your work without complaining or getting frustrated along the way. This could be why bad attitude is here. When things aren't occurring on your time frame, that kind of gets you a little salty. I mean, we've all been there. Caterpillar is encouraging you to let go of your old ways of thinking and doing. Let go of the ways that you think things should happen or are supposed to happen. With this Pisces full moon and everything else that's going on in the world, nothing is really solid right now. Everything is shifting and changing, constantly right now. Sometimes Pisces energy has a hard time letting go of things. Maybe you're used to getting what you want too, based on how you look. And this is something that might be changing in your life for whatever reason. Maybe you're getting older. Maybe you gained that COVID-19 and you're not as confident. But, beauty is only skin deep. And some people are not moved by that, right? Pisces energy can be about illusions too, being ruled by Neptune. Not everybody is impressed, right, with people that think they can just use sex as a weapon. And this could also be you too. Don't let people take your pretty face as a sign of weakness. It's interesting that people that are more physically attractive, more beautiful, tend to attract more deceptive people. So Caterpillar urges you to be discerning in all of your relationships because Pisces energy is gullible at times, right? Number 546 is a reminder that the law of attraction is always matching. You can't manifest what you want with a bad attitude. It's just not an alignment. Pisces energy can be very dreamy and optimistic, but they can also be extremely depressed if they're not careful and codependent. Spirit wants you to know that you are being supported in making positive changes. Your material needs will always be met as you focus on your light work or your soul purpose. Detach from outcomes and focus on keeping your thoughts and actions aligned with your desires and positive expectations. Remember the Stoic wisdom. The secret to your success is hidden in your daily routine. There might be some challenges and obstacles in your life, but they are providing you with important lessons, and you are learning new things about yourself and about your life through this process of transformation. So don't allow it to affect your attitude towards life. We all go up and down in vibration, but don't allow these transitions, these shifts to turn you cynical, to make you delusional, to make you depressed even, right? Dark night of the soul energy, it's temporary. It's necessary, but it's temporary. Your focus and positive attitude make you more sexy and attractive. And we all know people that think having a bad attitude is cute and sexy for whatever reason. I don't understand that. I digress. The fairies are showing up to teach you how to have fun again. If things have been hard, the fairies love to party. The fairies remind you to celebrate life and be grateful even for the small things in your life. These cards are reversed, so in this deck, it could be even someone close to you that's experiencing the energy of this reading, right? Of depression, of transformation shifts. just unknowns, right? But take what resonates. The fairies say it's okay to get out of your head and trust the wisdom and pure intentions of your heart. We have all made mistakes. Have you ever met a perfect human being? I haven't. We all waver from our path, so don't beat yourself up. No matter what you have done or what you're going through, Spirit sees your heart. Citrine is here as an energizing solar plexus chakra stone that embodies the law of attraction. Citrine is a powerful mood booster and helps you to see the positives and happiness in your life no matter what's going on. This cleansing quartz variety crystal can be programmed with your positive affirmations to increase your confidence and shift your attitude. Citrine is also a money and success stone as well. Often when we're going through awakenings, we have periods of financial instability. It's a part of the process. I don't know why that is, but it is. Be mindful of where you purchase your citrine as well, because some of it is actually heat-treated amethyst, which I feel has a different vibration, but take that if it resonates. I'm going to end this reading with a quote from Norman Cousins. No one knows enough to be a pessimist. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope this was helpful for you. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful Pisces full moon. Namaste. Hello to those of you drawn to group number 2. So you already know this is a twin flame reading, obviously. From my deck, the Triggers and Towers, we have Ho. And from the Self-Love and Empowerment deck, also a deck I created, it says you are twin flames. From the Oracle and Tarot cards, Angel Answers deck, we have Romance. And at the bottom of the deck, we have No. The angel number is 86, the spirit animal is tortoise, and the crystal is turquoise. So like I mentioned, this is a twin flame reading, and obviously someone is being a hoe, which is causing this separation. Whenever I pull the No cards from the Angel Answers deck, this is always, to me, indicates that spirit is doing this. So there's 2 No cards in this deck. There's No, and then there's No with an explanation. I can't even say that word. Explanation point. So you've got the one with the No, which means that there could be more information that you need to get, or it could mean that it's a no because of the choices that you or somebody else are deciding to make. You know, it's so funny because tortoises and turtles are typically not positive spirit animals when they show up for me in my readings. They usually suggest that someone is slow, stubborn, set in their ways, and also trying to slow you down with their behavior, their energy. Interesting fact about tortoises, they are polyamorous. They're whores, hoes. Turtles are known to form pair bonds or in cohesive social groups, but they neither provide sex or parental care beyond nesting, right? So basically, they're like the Knight of Wands energy. Tortoises' mating systems revolve around male dominance, the number of quality female mates the tortoise has. So this could suggest that it's the divine masculine in this reading that is being the hoe. Keep in mind that divine masculine and divine feminine are energies. They don't necessarily relate to actual gender. If you go onto YouTube, there's lots of videos of tortoises that are eating and having sex at the same time. It's hilarious. So that's the energy that I'm picking up from somebody that's just kind of all over the place, like doesn't really have control of their energy. If you notice on the Romance card here from the Angel Answers, the Divine Masculine on this card has his eyes closed, indicating that he's not yet awakened to his role in this union, right? He's probably a distorted Divine Masculine, or maybe even a karmic. So take that if it resonates. But in this instance, I believe it's a twin. He knows he's a twin, but he doesn't want to open his eyes to the journey. He doesn't want to do his own growth and healing and shadow work. So like I said, Spirit is separating you, the Divine Feminine, I'm assuming that's who's watching, at this particular time, right? That's why the no card is here, the one without the exclamation point. I'm going to quit trying to say that word. Right? The separation is necessary for your physical and emotional well-being. Angel number 86 is a release number, right? Something or someone needs to be 86'd. Perhaps you need to sell some items. Maybe you're splitting up, moving house. You're dividing your stuff because someone cheated and now you've got to, move and uproot yourself. But there's something that you need to let go of, or someone, and you need to do this quickly, right? This could be ego, or if you're the one being the hoe, you need to let that go if you're trying to come into union. Hello. But definitely a mindset shift is needed here, especially on the Divine Masculine's side. You need to rid yourself and your life of stagnant energies in general. Tortoise, again, showing up is also a need of releasing people in situations that are burdensome. Slow and steady wins the race as you move through these changes, right? So whether you're a Divine Masculine or a Divine Feminine, we can't wait on our counterpart. We have to keep moving in life, right? So if they hurt us, if they're deceiving us, we have to move forward. We have to sever the ties. We can't cut cords with our twin, but we can definitely sever 3D ties with this person if they don't mean you well. And Tortoise showing up indicates that you will overcome the storms that you're facing in your life, right? The twin flame journey is eternal and it's full of lessons and full of growth, whether you want to accept it or not. It is what it is. Tortoise also carries a message that you should stick to your path and live your life without regrets. So if you are the one that's doing the cheating and you decide to heal, don't have any regrets, right? It happened. You learned the lesson, now move forward. Don't beat yourself up, but don't do it again. And if you're the person that has to move on from the cheater, don't feel bad for them because that's their karma. You have to protect your energy. Tortoise is very healing and protective. Just like turquoise is also a very healing and protective throat chakra stone that helps you to trust your inner wisdom. This is an excellent stone for helping you to release situations that are keeping you from taking care of yourself, which the twin flame union can do if you get out of balance with the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine within you. Turquoise is a stone of renewal and rejuvenation and will support your overall well-being, restoring depleted vitality. The runner-chaser phase of the twin flame journey is particularly draining, right? As well as that phase when you're in separation and one or both of you are dating karmics and learning those lessons. Turquoise is a stone that helps one get out of self-sabotaging behavior. When people lack self-worth, they subconsciously sabotage pretty much everything in their life that's good. Some Divine Masculines and Divine Feminines make a choice to operate from their shadow. They make a choice to misuse and abuse their spiritual gifts, and there is a price to pay for that. Turquoise is also a beneficial stone for narcissists that do want to heal. It will help you to look outside of your own needs and to be open to another person's point of view. So take that if it resonates. Narcissism is something that I feel has to be managed. I'm not necessarily sure if you can heal from it. I feel like if you're a narcissist, I feel like you're going to always have those tendencies, but you just have to learn self-mastery, right? And like anything else in life, right? We all have a shadow side, and we just have to manage it and keep it in balance. I'm going to end this reading with a quote from Jeffa Wild. You won't have to spend a lifetime translating your soul to the right one. They will understand you. You won't have to tell that person how to treat you. It will come naturally. You won't have to spend valuable time doubting your self-worth because they'll make you feel like you're the only person in the world that matters. When you meet the right one, you will know. You will feel it in your heart and bones that they are meant for you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope this was helpful for you. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful Pisces full moon. Namaste. Hello to those of you drawn to group number 3, the Wombat. From my deck, the Triggers and Towers, we have Lack of Trust. And from the Self-Love and Empowerment deck, we have I Am Sexy. This affirmation also came out for reading number 2, so check that out if it resonates with you. The readings are actually very similar. I feel like this might be 2 different points of view of the same story, so check it out. From the Oracle and Tarot cards, from the Gilded Tarot, we have the 3 of Cups reversed, and at the bottom of the deck, the Death card. The angel number is 169, and the crystal is purple agate. So just like in group 2, I'm getting a strong message of infidelity or workaholism from this particular reading. Perhaps there's an affair happening at work. Wombat is a spirit animal that speaks to work-life balance. They're pretty reclusive, and sometimes we only know that wombats have been around because of the square poops that they leave behind. They're nocturnal, and they have heightened senses as well. With the 3 of Cups in reverse here, perhaps your social and family life are suffering due to working too much or because you are connecting to a third party. Take whichever one resonates. Remember, a third party doesn't have to be a person. It could be just a situation that's taking more of your energy than you'd have available to give to a significant other, okay? But these energies could also indicate that you're missing your family or that your family misses you. For some of you, perhaps you need to go into hermit wombat mode for a while so that you can get some work done, right? That might be beneficial for some of you. With the Lack of Trust card here and the Death card, maybe you are working so much because you fear not being able to protect and take care of your family. I'm going to say something, and it just came into my head right now. A lot of times cheaters will overcompensate for themselves. So cheaters will make sure that they're taking extra good care of their home and family, like nobody needs anything, nobody asks them for anything so that they can do their thing, without anybody kind of being aware. That's just something that I've noticed. Take that if it resonates. That's a side note. This lack of trust is definitely based on past experiences. This could also be a past experience with this particular person having issues with third-party situations. The Death card indicates transitions and new beginnings. I feel like someone here is definitely at the end of a major cycle. With the 3 of Cups here and the Death card indicates some kind of ending or termination. So this could be a relationship that's ending due to cheating. Just like Wombat, the cheater left nothing but shit behind that you got to clean up. I Am Sexy came out as an affirmation like I mentioned for reading number 2. Wombat sends a message to bring your ass straight home to your family. Right after work. Don't go messing around. The best way to avoid a temptation is to get rid of the weight. Okay? So if you know that you're trying to keep yourself out of trouble, then don't do things that'll get you in trouble. Just saying. Spirit says release any fears and anxieties about money and get on with your passions and purpose. 169 is a message to stop procrastinating and to get working on your purpose and dreams. So if this might resonate with some of you, if you are at the beginning of a new phase of creativity, this is also a number of decluttering so that you can upgrade your life. Remember that the old has to go so the new can come in. 169 and the death card also suggests that you are, again, at the end of a major life cycle. All of the other stuff that you're doing was a distraction. It's South Node stuff. It's old stuff. It's time for new energy. Purple agate is a highly protective crown chakra crystal, and I believe it's a Pisces birthstone too. And like wombat, purple agate is highly protective of you and, quote unquote, your piece of the garden, your home, your environment. It's a cleansing third eye and crown chakra stone that's said to break any curse, any familial curses, any generational curses. But like any agate, you've got to work with it for a while. It's a stone that will help you through major transitions. Purple agate is great for helping you to be more aware of your surroundings, like wombat. It improves your eyesight at night so that you can see in the dark. So, little side note for any of y'all that are dealing with somebody, there's some infidelity and you trying to do a pull-up without being seen, go ahead and wear you some purple agate so that you can see at night. It's a great crystal, though, for anyone that's dealing with stress, depression, or maybe despair due to their environment as well. Maybe you're in a relationship that you want to get out of. You're not happy. That's why there's infidelity. That's why there's a lack of trust. Purple agate makes you more aware of the fact that your actions plus intentions equals your karma, thus helping you to make better choices in the future. Sometimes Pisces energy is so dreamy, it's prone to being deceived or deceptive. Purple agate is known for helping one create order from chaos and get through complicated situations. Purple agate is also good for helping you to mentally get back on track after you've gone through some major shifts. I'm going to end this reading with a quote from Rick Groves. He said, "Change isn't change until you change." Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope this reading was helpful for you. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful Pisces full moon. Namaste.